Okay, so that gave us the money to upgrade R&D. I just did. I forgot to record upgrading itself, but we're kind of broke now, but we can work around that. Nuclear fuel system. Okay, what do we got now that we can reasonably accomplish? Cylindrical drop tank radioactive? Improved nuclear power. So we don't need any reactors. We don't need fuel systems right now. Higher efficiency propulsion. So we have the skiff engine, which is okay. We got the wool fan, which is okay. I mean, well, obviously it's a great engine. It's just we've got nuclear engines, okay? This would be a good node to get, although the vector engine is very expensive. The candle traveling wave reactor engine. That's a good. I'm going to preemptively get this node because I know I need it for like this gives us a lot to help us. The nuclear ramjet, we'll need that to get off of Elan most likely. The Lanter isn't really a priority for me. It has slightly better efficiency than the other nuclear engine. Well, hold on. The other nuclear engine, how much does it weigh? This is thrust 48 kilonewtons. This is thrust 60 kilonewtons. Okay, so I guess it is vaguely an upgrade. I mean, it's definitely an upgrade. Just I don't know if I want to use that upgrade. But anyway, it's worth getting this node for the candle alone because it allowed me to make small probes with really efficient, like you know, my probe's engine. My probe's engine, like normally you'd have the spark, which has a specific impulse of like what 300 and something. This is a specific impulse of 650. So like that's doubling the efficiency, which really matters on those super small stages. And I could probably fit one of those in my last stage on crewed missions as well. Ion propulsion are kind of expensive to use, but since I'm going to be doing stuff close to the sun, especially with like Ascios later on, I think I'm going to go for it actually, because I might actually use it with better time warp, but I would have to unlock that, so I'll wait a little bit. Big fuel tanks aren't very much priority, but they're kind of priority. I don't need radiators, I don't need that. Hypersonic flight. Those, it would be nice to make oxygen single-stage orbit vehicles, but the thing is, we don't even have like single-stage orbit stuff. Like we've not found a single other world with oxygen on it, so they're kind of not really super high priority right now. Rovers are not super high priority right now. That's not a priority. Science, getting the gravioli detector and ISRU stuff up and running is a priority, so I will take that. Because the gravioli detector, that's a lot of science we can get. Is there any other science we can get here? No direct science experiments, I do believe. Specialized space science tech, that's just labs and stuff. That's priority for like outer planets probes for communication, but I won't get it just yet in case there's some propulsion thing we want. Those aren't very, those are beam power. I don't really need beam power right now. I don't really need more power technologies at the moment, besides maybe getting to RTGs. Where can I find RTGs in the tech tree these days? Okay, that's an experimental electrics, which is an 800 science node. It would require me to go here. I'm not really going that far yet, so I don't really need that. Okay, what do we want to get to eventually? Like, what is the end goal? Well, not the end goal, but like the nuclear light bulb closed cycle gas core engine with a specific impulse. I don't know what the specific impulse is, but it's really high. So that is an engine that we want to work towards. In fact, I think we can actually get it with current thing. The unfortunate fact is it costs 3 times as much as we have right now. So whatever ship we build with it will have to be reusable, which is kind of goes against our philosophy of like one-way missions. So I might stray away from that for now. Actually, no, we were gonna go ions, right? Yeah, let's do the. Oh no, sure. Let's do ions. Higher efficiency propulsion, sure. Why not? On research requirements, high performance fuel systems. Okay, I guess that's a prereq for a lot of things. Metamaterials is a prereq for this. Timber, wind, fluidized bed, reactor engine. What's the ISP on this? 1,000. We can really only get one of these nodes now. I'll take communications, just in case. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, Ultimate Steve here. Welcome back to another episode of Planet Jam. And today we are going to Oroptos and its moon, which I forget what it is. That really small asteroid thing in the other Lagrange point of the reticulum on the opposite side of SFR. Now the thing is, we're broke. We have 100,000 funds left, and we have 2 contracts for Oroptos. Dan Man, as you can see, is up, is the only active Kerbonaut besides Jebediah II, who has not completed a mission yet. So here's the deal. Surviving 3 missions, 3 long-term missions, will net retirement. So any number of minor missions, like just S-Site Par orbit, don't count, but after that they will be retired, just so I'm not completely inhumane. Anyway, so this is actually powered by an ion engine, one singular one, which is going to take forever. However, it does mean I have 9 kilometers per second of delta V on the upper stage, and I can make a super cheap lifter, which is the important part. And I have better time warp, so it's not going to be like super unreasonable. Anyway, off we go into the wild black yonder. So the thing is, with this booster, it's going to fling us all the way to escape velocity, I do believe. So we had to actually time warp and wait around until straight up was basically retrograde. So this booster, if everything goes right, should fling us completely out of the S-Site Parian atmosphere and out of the S-Site Parian sphere of influence. If not, we will have a little bit of time to burn the ion engine, assuming I brought enough solar panels, which I may have not. I did not test that. I was doing my solar panels like based on what I would get on Kerbin. That may not be a wise choice here, because that star does, I'm not entirely sure how bright it is compared to Kerbin's, but I'd imagine they put the homeworld in a place where it's somewhat similar power yields. Are we gonna survive this? Like, the fairing might burn up, actually. We're at 2 kilometers per second and rising, which, I mean, yes, we want to go fast, but, like, is this excessive? Up we go, yep. Escape trajectory, inbound. There we are. We have escaped S-Site Par. Danman Current reaching G-Lim. Okay, fantastic. Alright. And we're just about out of the atmosphere, so we can reveal the spacecraft. This is the Pioneer 3. Well, technically Pioneer 3A, because I accidentally named something else the Pioneer 3. And we are going to Eruptos, and we cannot go back. I mean, I guess if we burned retrograde right now, we probably could go back. But anyway, so we have to plan for our burns. Like, we want to see when exactly we're going to be encountering this thing. Okay, it looks like we're fairly even. If we burn prograde right now, well, we need to activate the engine. I want to get my closest approach up, and I want to continue dragging this. We're getting closer. Okay, so we don't even need that. Okay, so since we have all the delta V in the world, I'm just gonna face prograde, well, retrograde once we get into solar orbit, and just time warp quite a bit. And we do have sufficient electric charge, which is good news. Is 12x physics warp going to be enough for me? Honestly, probably not. Because the burn time on this is... Turbo Engineer will have around hours. 10 hours. I thought it was 3 hours in the editor. Interesting. So that'll be still 1 hour of burn, which I don't want in the slightest. So I will have to make a custom create physics warp. Uber physics. So 10, 33, and 60 physics warp. So we're going to go for Uber physics, select 10x physics warp, 33x physics warp, and 60x physics warp, which I hope my CPU can handle. Okay, that's going to be very blinky, which isn't fun. So I'm probably just going to skip past this bit. I could just go down to 33. Yeah, 33 is fine. 33 is fine with minimal amounts of jittering, and I'm still getting stuff done in time. So I am, in this case, just going to wait this out at 33. Because we are making decent progress on the burn. Granted, we are going really fast towards there, so we get there in one orbit, which isn't exactly the wisest thing to do. It's not the most fuel-efficient thing to do, but hey, we have fuel out the wazoo. Okay, I am back. And we have arrived in the sphere of influence of Europtos. And the thing we need to do now, first of all, we need to land on Europtos. Well, actually, no, first of all, we want to run these science, because we've probably done a lot of it. And actually, we get a lot for recovering a lot of these, like a lot more. Like, I forgot how much it was just for recovering. So I am actually not going to transmit any of it, since I do fully 100% intend on coming home from this. Like, this is not a one-man mission, this is a return, because the contract specifically states that we need to return to Asite Par from a flyby of Europtos. So next, we're going to land on Europtos. Actually, we're going to get space low. Okay, that's a bit close, so I'm actually going to start slowing down now, because with ion engines, this might actually have been too late. We'll see. I want to land on the day side, so I'm going to go a bit. So it's a bit weird maneuvering with ion engines. We are on a suborbital trajectory. And we need to gauge about when it is right to start landing. That's probably too late. That's almost certainly too late. Because we're going 68 meters per second. And we cannot slow down very well. In space low. Okay, fantastic. I will do the experiments. I'm going to keep all of them because what are we going to be able to transmit? We're going to take all. We could actually biome hop, actually, now that I think about it. And since the thrust is low enough, we can literally just EVA report. Okay, this is not good. We have 38 meters per second of delta V to kill in 3.5 kilometers. I am not liking how this is looking. Our vertical speed is only 32, so if we kill that, we can be fine. No, I have faith that we can do... I don't have faith anymore. Alright. Alright, let's go radial out and hope that we can at least get low enough. What's the impact tolerance of one of these? Probably not much. Okay. Keep your SAS radial out. I am going to get out and push. Because, let's be honest, that's the only way that we're not going to crash. Look underneath and just shove this thing up. This is the most ridiculous maneuver I have ever done in Kerbal Space Program. This is the most ridiculous maneuver I have ever done in this game. Dan Man is getting out and pushing her ship. Sorry, Dan Man sounds like a guy's name, but Dan Man's a she. Okay, so Dan Man is using the EVA jetpack to push her ship up, which has too low of a thrust-to-weight ratio, to successfully land in time. What's our surface velocity? 60 meters. Damn man, get away! Oh no. Oh no. The ion engine's gone. The ion engine's gone. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Can I continue doing this? Can I get Dan Man to successfully be able to land her ship without breaking anything else? Because we're not getting back now. We could send a ship with another ion engine and then just reattach that ion engine to this ship and then bring this ship back. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But, oh man, that was unfortunate. I did not have that timing down at all. Fortunately, we will get the contract reward for planting a flag here, so we will have the money for the rescue mission. And think, there was a crater right here, so if that mountain had been just a little bit less high, we would have made it. This is like get out and push level 5. I'm gonna run it. Okay, I'm gonna refresh my stores of EVA propellant, and then I'm gonna get back out again. Okay, I kind of want to land on the opposite side of the crater. So I need to boost the ship up by a considerable amount. But not quite back. I just need to boost it up. Okay, I am boosting it back by accident mostly. Okay, I have to get completely underneath it. No, no, I broke the magnetometer. Oh, what happened? Did I just, what did I hit? What did I hit? Did I, what did I, what? What? I'm sorry, what? Uh, okay, I can't plant a flag, so I'm not truly on the surface. But I also can't jump. I can continue jumping until it thinks I'm above a certain threshold, maybe. But that ship might be lost. Like, if this entire crater's collision mesh is bugged, then I may not be able to get to that ship. Maybe if I approach it from the other side. I think this planet is cursed. Well, minor planet. I'm not even sure if you can reasonably call this a planet. There we are. Okay, we're finally above the bugged terrain. That would have been like in my top 5 moments in Kerbal Space Program history if I had managed to like actually land it by getting out and pushing while the ship was burning. That would have been like so cool. But alas, it was not to be. Now, can I go straight down onto the ship without running into bugged collision mesh? 140 meters. It's not going to start for a second. If it does start at all. So, oh, all but one of the solar panels broke. Okay, it looks like we're going to be able to get down to the ship. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like... Indeed. Okay, that was a lot of lag. Okay, but we are here. And we have safely set... Well, we have unsafely set foot on Oroptos. And with that, Dan Man plants her flag, which will signal to the people back home that the contract has been completed. And... and we've got to rescue Dan Man. Oh boy. We have performed a space rocket in orbit of Oroptos. We landed on the surface of Oroptos, suborbital space flight, planted a flag, and flag has been planted. Nice. They asked to take a surface sample and EVA report while we're here. But I think that's probably a good spot to stop tonight. I need to go to bed. I was just going to fly this around and fly home. This is supposed to be routine, but, you know, what's it they say about space travel and routineness? That it's not. I'm flying again. So please send help, says Dan Man. We have another rescue mission on our hands, basically. She's not dead. She will almost certainly survive, but we need to make sure not to land on that side of the crater, because that side of the crater has dragons. We could, you know, what we could do is we could literally just send an exact replica of the ship, maybe with like 2 separate ion thrusters, or 3 or 4 for more thrust weight ratio. We need more solar panels, but there's enough delta V that we can do it there. And how much money do we have now? Yeah, we have more than enough money to send a rescue mission. It'll be perfectly fine. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Next time we will hopefully be bringing Dan Man home. Ultimate Steve out.